Hello guys, I am back. It's been about a year since our last forecast, but we are back here. Hopefully going to be giving daily forecasts now. Currently it's 94 degrees, which is extremely high. I think the thermometer is wrong because there's no way. The high today is supposed to be like 83. Speaking of local weather, we'll get into that first. On Thursday, tomorrow, it's supposed to be 86, and then we head into the 80s for the rest of the week, rather, like this, not like that. Anyways, lows sitting around in the 60s. A storm or two is possible on Thursday. Thursday night into Friday. We'll get into that in a second, talking about severe weather. And then you can see that clouds and, partly cloudy weather for most of the forecast here. And then, as I said, we'll get to severe weather. Speaking of severe weather, tomorrow there is a marginal chance of severe storms. We're looking at the Great Lakes area, specifically like Indiana and Michigan, northern Indiana and Michigan, eastern Michigan, and also over in the Rockies as well. That's a 2% chance of a tornado, 5% chance of wind, 5% chance of hail in those areas. The next day, on Friday, we're looking at a slight risk, and that's in the mid-Atlantic area over here, as well as in the Central Plains, a bit to the west of where it was on Thursday. And we're also having a marginal risk in those surrounding areas, as well as all the way from Maine up in Canada down to Tennessee. Our third task to talk about today is tropical weather. There is nothing going on in the Atlantic right now, nothing going on in anything except for the Pacific. We are looking at two systems in the Eastern Pacific, one with a 20% chance of formation in the next 48 hours, 40% chance of formation in the next 5 days, and then another one with 10 and 20% in the next 48 hours and 5 days, respectively. You head over to the Central Pacific, you can see Invest 92C probably not going to develop 10% chance in both the next 48 hours and the next 5 days. Over in the Western Pacific, we do have 2 tropical storms that we are watching. That's down from 5 tropical depressions we were watching earlier this week. We have Tropical Storm Wukong, which is actually behind, even though it formed first. And then before that is Tropical Storm Jeongdari. Jeongdari is expected to head up into Japan, and we could have some effects in the Japan area. That's all we got for now. We'll be back with another update